Yet another edition of Temidlalo, where we talk about different sporting codes. Today's special episode of Temidlalo, we all about giving you what was happening over the past weekend, talking about what will be happening this coming weekend. We have a national team, swimming national team. Hello and welcome once again this evening. I can tell you what, we're getting ready for the 2023 VOC Marathon. Now, the first edition ever was taken place back in 2019. We couldn't have other editions due to COVID-19, but this is the year where preparations have been made. We hear from the marketing officer, Mr. Nkosinathi, and alongside him will be Nsizo Twala from Zitande Athletics. What can we expect on the day? What else can we talk about without mentioning the national team, swimming national team that is in Angola? As we speak, more than 4 gold medals have been collected so far. I talk about medals, we talk about how they performed in last year's edition in Zambia, but we also have to talk about their performance in this year. The Fraser family, where Luca Fraser was the main highlight so far in the open water and in 50 and 100 meter backstroke. We'll talk about that in the company of our in-house analyst, Linda. Otherwise, M10 Premier League, the title race is now 50-50 open for both sides. There's just one point between number 1 and number 2. The Titanic clash took place at the King Sobhuza Memorial II in Hlangano yesterday. Saviola Gameze Sandile goal in the second half was the only highlight of the day that separated the two sides, which meant Buffaloes are within 1 point closer to local leaders. We touch on that and also talk about other activities that took place over the weekend, including the CAF Aerobics SADC competition. Our colleague Linda Lamini was there just to tell us how different countries from SADC took part of this aerobathon and how it's becoming a big one for the country to keep on hosting it. We hear also some of the attendees on the day. What do they have to say about this SADC aerobathon that so far has attracted people? Beach being a new facility at the Olympia Africa Lobamba, sporting codes like volleyball and tech ball, they keep on taking advantage of this facility. Tech ball over the weekend had a tech beach, a tournament where in a mini edition they're also looking at how they can expand their preparations for different international competition. So we also get a glimpse on what unfolded at the Olympia Africa Lobamba. Otherwise, don't get tired because it's all about the show, it's all about sport. Stega Temidlalo. Siba vele bakhona la studio kuna Nkosinathi Rocamgaga VOC, Voice of a Church, and then there is also Nsizo Twala from the Zitande Athletics, who is also a coach. Nasikhuluma ukuthi vele ufuna ukwehla emtimbeni. He's the man to look for. Ngicela ngawe Nkosinathi.
Angibonge Fabrice ngibingelele naye umbukele ekhaya sithi yesukato dwe VOC Marathon 2023. It's the second edition.
Yeah, sesukile Mr. Twala. Vele ngikhumbula ku launch you were telling everyone about how this edition it's a special one.
Sivele yesukile yesukatwe sekude kujikane khona. It's just 2 nights then sesivukela khona.
Yes. If my memory serves me, were 23 March. Was it 23 March or 30 March? 30th of March, that was the launch.
Yeah.
30th of March this year, it was launched by, of course, in the presence of the VOC director.
Yeah.
Yes, and then there are also other different stakeholders, including Sport Council and Athletic Association. This year, Nkosinathi, in terms of preparations, what took a different angle from what we saw in 2019 when we had the first edition? What is so different in this year? And in terms of preparations, how far are you?
Okay. Ngibonge Fabrice, angisho lokho ukuthi VOC Marathon this year iyabuya with Zitande, we are laba accredited by Athletic Association Eswatini for the technical advice of the marathon. So already sesi emaruti seswatech checkile lestabe skijimela kiwo, and then this year, last year we're targeting clubs, but this time around we said we are going for churches because most of the time we find with emasonto kunengi lokushumayela kunekudani lok exercises amtimba yethu noma sishumayela siyayidzinga imtimba yethu ukuthi ibe ngile fit, and then we wait for the corporate again tinkampani lokho kusasubuye niphindze stokujima, and it's a platform for networking. already sesivele ngasho nje ukuthi the governor of the central bank said you're going to be there. So vele registered with central bank staff members. They will be there participating in the marathon. We do have church leaders. We've got the Bishop Dr. Nesh Shonge is already there. We do have Reverend J.V. Mazibuko have already there. Actually, we have got more than 700 participants who have already registered as of today, and we are hoping that the number will go as far as 1,500. That's our target for the year. And we have got 3 races that we're going to be participating on. It's the 21 kilometer, 10 kilometer, and 5 kilometers. And another thing that is different from last edition, it's the prize money. The prizes, they have increased from what were in 2019, because if we speak of the 21 kilometer, the winner will go at home with 2,000 Emalang in cash. It's something that was, the last time it was at 8,000. This time around it's 2,000.
Beautiful stuff. Nsizwa ngiyathi ukuthi bokhona during the launch kunelivesi eBhayibhelini lafunzwa ngumfundisi on the day ukuthi you correct me very well. Kahle kahle lihambisana ukuthi how should our bodies remain fit. I know how much you've been preaching about people ukuthi bahlale ba active. Utasikotela kafishana lelivesi nanga uyalikhumbula nanga usalikhumbula, it's fine, but what can we expect from you and what are you asking from people on the day? Utsingani kulabantu batawungenela lo mchutselwana?
Yes, ngibonge Msakati. The partnership with VOC is strictly that balancing the body and the soul. Because as you said, these are the Christian community and we are in the health and fitness. But all we want, it's not sport, it's the health and fitness as our primary goal. So, the body is weak, the heart is willing. But coming to that Bible, the body is of great value. Once you say something is of great value, it means it houses the soul. So le moto lengiyo loyigibela uzo uyofa. So inakekele le moto longumtimba. Le futhi sibolekiwe yona kusiyethu. So that's why thina sifika kaSithande sihlanganisa laba ngema body constructors laba kaSithande laba kaVesi bakho umphefumulo. So kwakhiwa umuntu munye manje through sport. So with this race akusiye nje ukuthi kuyagijima kunjani. We have already, that's why kwathi launch say announce way back. So ukuthi dilungiselele uhambe and sijabula kuthini it covers everybody now with VOC, with you guys, the media now. We are reaching out to the people who live singakhona ukufika nyalo nje sikhona semangayeni wasiva khona zana ngihambisa leli vangeli nalapha esondweni ukuthi noma ngangubani ugijime ungakhathali yesuka twe.
In terms of the route lomkhwaco Nsizwa ngisekuwe kwanyalo, in terms of expectation ichara kuphi kakhulu kathi le 21 kilometer, because another thing I think we should mention is that nasi it's 21 kilometer automatically kuba half marathon ngoba full marathon iba 42 le 21 kilometer. What is the route looking like?
Siyende yaba friendly kakhulu because labanye abantu bayasaba bathi bosithande bagijima ama 100 watena lana sisho ukuthi siyende ajoba sashilo siyende ilendo yaba family orientated ukuthi kune 5 kune 10 kune 21. The 21 lobumnanzi bakhona makhabani ngibonile kabakhulu abafundi laba register kakhulu lamalanga bantu basezayoni all nation. I21 iphinza i2 shothi isiguqo batayiva kabunanzi bona isiguqo shothi udouble le 10.
Icala kuphi
icala ezakhele siyoshona endasescom masifike escom siyesihlahleni siyenda semathuneni sesiyenyuka siya kuyiThabantu road. iThabantu road sihamba ngesekudla siyongena eTulo emabhodini. Masifike emabhodini sishona endase esikolweni eGwane Park High School sesiyawushona elidwala sesifika lapha eRemand Center labe 21 bona bayajika baphinze babuyela leyo ndlela leyo bayophinza kabili. Lowe 10 yena so uvele uyahamba because soyishayile soya ku10 soya egroundini. So it's a 2 lap lena zaneni le 21 uphinza lo 10 kabili, which is a friendly because technical na uhambe eqaleni uyadadisha ko nangibuya la sengibuya sengifuna imali yami sengiyagijima ke sengiyakhona ukuthi ngilala ngifake longakayati longakayati ku-run. Then the 5 kilometers yona nayo nice friendly route isuka khona lapha tita usuka kanye because sonke sisuka kanye suka nayo ihambe escom yehle okay, but mayifika lapha yona nayifika la sihlahleni seyibheka ekhathi elidwala mayifike elidwala iyenyuka siya e-remand center suyawungena enazaneni ezakhele, which is a friendly route. Noma uphathekile, noma umdala, noma uyaqala beginner, you can go for the 5 lo standard 10 kanjalo.
Now, Nat, let's talk about registration. Nangibuka isikhathi nyarong 9:10 ebusuku. Usangena e-studio, tinombolo talababhalisile betinganani before ungenela e-studio ebusuku nzambama 9. In terms of the figure, ungeke usitshele maybe 1944, but the figure overall. Nalokuthi nanibuke in terms of lentshisekelo ecama kulama athletes compared to the previous edition inganani.
Okay, this time around ngingene nyalo this Thursday night we're at around 700 people who have registered. Last time 2019 we had 400 who participated in the marathon. It means leva vavome khona this time around. Baneng labafisa participate, and kule nombolo lengishoko we are still waiting for clubs because clubs for now asisemancane la register. So that's why ngithi maybe some figure 1.5. That's our target for this year. Yeah.
What a target. Now, it's been overwhelming for you. Maybe last question on your side. It's been overwhelming on your side at VOC. What's the bigger picture with this project of the marathon, of the half marathon?
We are looking to host a marathon, not just a half marathon, in the near future.
Yes.
And our main purpose as a Shiton Sizwa is to balance the body and the soul. We want to encourage the church, not just to have a marathon once in a year, but to continue participating in the other marathons or athletic events that will be organized by other clubs, so that we remain as a healthy community. Because our main purpose, we are seeing most Christians, they are not physically fit. They are so much spiritual and anointed. But tumtimba ona we are like. So we are saying, let's come together. Akube culture yethu ukujima, akube culture yethu kuba abantu labaphila impilo le health.
Twala nda ucela usithe mina ngibuka nathi ngitibuke hey ngathi ngayikhona 21 angathi kuye ukuthi ngayikhona, but what are the tips nje on the day ungasipha wona ukuthi nasingena la suke ezakhele sikhone uyabo uyibambe, because what I've noted with your club nanikhona kuma competitions kuma marathon, it's for you Zitand, it's not about finishing first but nendela ukuthi le race niyichithe kwabi 42 nihamba kanye niyahlabela, the spirit is high. For you it's all about finishing the distance. Awusithiphe nje nathi ngoba sihamba kanye nambuka ngitibuke ngasitasuka kanye.
For starters nginobuya lapha kulokubuka umuntu looks at deceiving because it's the same thing ukuthi awahamba lapha line ubona umuntu uthi hayi ngeke ngishiye kulo madarado ukhanje ukuthi uyajima lowo muntu loyo. Okay, maybe nutritious wise ke vela kahle but ke inazaneni i-primary goal njoba sithi fit health and fitness, once wabhalisa waba at the starting point ilana kulenza ukuthi ufika ku starting point, we run to run another day. So kusena kwendeka lomunye athi hey angiyimi batangishiya wena batakushiya vele na ulele, but once wena utawushiya umtimba wakho na ulele ungcono bakushiya egroundini ngoba usebenzisa saying yethu kasithanda ithi your body your business. Noma nje kanyalo nje bang 1000 kulama la bang 1000 labatabe bakhona wena kude umuntu okugijimela kude umuntu otakumema. As you say, we do it health and fitness, we do it fun. For us lento isekutheni ukuthini, it's an exercise of the day. So the road running buya njoba sashilo kunama clubs kumasona utawuthola umuntu wangakini khona nomunye ukuthi akamtholi running partner estake, ukhona umuntu wasestake lo tofika umbone lapha ikhona. Then the continuity, that's why we partner with VOC. Sithini sifuna kufika kuloya muntu loya, win one person, you have win a community. Oba lo muntu loya uya esondweni uya umphakathi uyambona emsebenzini bayambona uyashintsha. So it's the behavior change lesifunako, and already by partnering sesivele thina sesiwinile, because nabo abantu sokushaya umuntu ongazange sagijima uve esondweni, sokushaya umuntu ongazange sagijima uve eredweni. So ngiyo lento lesifuna ukuthi we want to be a healthy nation. So ours is not a competition, ours is winning, because everybody lotaba lapha kule starting point you winner, because utaba kwenda lo ngetinyawo takhe kude lapha tahla huma khona.
They have it. The two gentlemen, the two guests in the studio, tell us about the event. It's all about the VOC half marathon. We can't wait. The second edition, remind you that this event is taking place. More than 700, when Mr. Ngosnat was in the studio, 700 have already registered. Maybe an opportunity for you who is at home to say, I can probably register as late as possible. Can they register? When is the deadline?
The deadline is when the gun hits.
So wherever you are at home, tomorrow morning, Friday, you can register. Saturday morning, you can register at the Zakele Sports Ground in Manzini. What an event it's going to be. We can't wait. It's all about the soul. It's all about the effectiveness of fitness. Let's train them together. The result is going to be marvelous. Thank you very much, Ngosnati. We'll keep in touch. How would love also to have you after the event to get the results on how also people have reacted. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much, Fabrice, and your team for having us here today. And we are looking forward to the great event on Saturday, and we are inviting everyone to come and participate. For your own information, you said, I think you can try me. The past marathon, it was the Lubombo one. I finished the 10 kilometers. So personal. And this coming Saturday, I want to finish the 21. It's my challenge.
So for the tuba lokusho ukuthi wachitha ini mina ngifuna ukusho ukuthi ngachitha ini on that day, but let's sibone ukuthi itala libonene mhla ka4 May at Zakele, mhla ka6 by the way, sorry, not mhla ka4. My date of today is just in my mind. Mhla ka6, which is Saturday, Zakele Sports Ground. That's the starting point. Sizo, I know you have something to say, but time is against us. Thank you very much for your time, and we can't wait for Saturday. A short break. When we come back, our in-house analyst in that Lamin is here. I can't wait also to see, is he going to be working or he wants to be part of the marathon? After him, we'll talk about what to expect on Saturday.
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire for the unexpected. You embark on journeys to discover new worlds full of wonder. You choose a path to awaken your senses, a world to make you look up and realize just how inspiring this life can be. Arrive and awaken your heart. Explore life in ways only thought possible in your dreams. Discover just how far you'll go to expand your understanding of life's greatest mysteries. There's just one place on this planet with so much to offer. Now is the time for you to have the royal experience in the kingdom.
Pay your TV license quickly and easily with MTN Momo. Simply dial *007 *3# and select option 8 for TV license. Enter your national ID number as your reference and the amount you wish to pay. Then enter your PIN to confirm your payment. Once your payment has been made, you'll receive a confirmation SMS of your payment. If you're a first-time payer, you get another SMS for your TV license. So legalize your entertainment from the comfort of your home. Pay your TV license the easy and convenient way with MTN Momo.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Still with you, this is Temidlalo, and we're all about sporting activities that you can't wait to know what's happening in the world of sport, especially in the kingdom of Eswatini. Nguvusele is already in the studio. So very cool. Nangibuka le outfit utakuona ngigijima Saturday.
Fabrice ngiyabonga kungela hlelo lakho ngitithuwa lokho ngivusele wena ama-loyal viewers. Ukhuluma ngenza Saturday, ngicabanga ukuthi ngiyafisa inhlito yami yalangatelela kube kuthiwa wena ngabe ubambele camera bengidawungena ngigijima. Kodwa ngaloso wena uthi abugijima mina ngidaba ngibambele camera tifiso tami ati akusito letawuphumelela.
Now, moving on, we can't wait for Saturday, and we'll talk about this more on Thursday next week. Now, Master Sinzinzaba national team, swimming national team, they're in Angola. The tournament started yesterday on Wednesday, and it's going to finish on Sunday. We took 16 swimmers to the Kana Zone 4 Games. Last year, we came home with more than 8 medals, including gold medals. But as we speak, more than four medals have been won, including gold medals. The Fraser family, Lugunaruka Fraser, and the other brother. These are some of the pictures also, of course, courtesy of the team in Angola. Is this also the preparations we've been talking about? Nama results ayabonakala from these youngsters.
Ima results ayabonakala Fabrice nawubuka cishe le team lehambile yakhona eAngola, including the coach uLikam Nhlabathi bebahambile bane team esimunye bane camp, 2-week camp lapho khona bebalolonga bapolisha up konke lebebatagcinga lapha. So eAngola nje bese kuye go deliver besingasadzinga ukuthi ku trainwa kakhulu Luca Fraser, the Fraser brothers.
That's him in front, Luca Fraser. And he's at the front. Look at the distance that Abashanga move.
The distance inkulu kakhulu Fabrice, inkulu kakhulu 100 lo labeka mngenele wayithathe iligolide lengicabanga ukuthi vele bonke bamve Angola bamangele kanzi ke nawubuka le team noma nawuva le team labahambe nayo including naye head of delegation Bongiwa kaDlamini vele bebanalo lithemba lelikhulu kakhulu ubuka nalesikhathi bebanalo lithemba lelikhulu kakhulu ukuthi yena Fraser vele utawuhamba embili kule category le.
Now, we took 16, and then I think so far the highlight has been Fraser and his brother, also the Fraser family. But Bokona was manga, but we're talking about also the likes of Haley Hoey. Up to Mtlaga 7, Kukona Stabasibonida. And now the squad that left. I mean, we're talking about gold already, 2 gold so far by this afternoon, around 4 to 5. By the end of the day, maybe by the morning, we could hear another report that the gold medals have increased. But have we dominated the region Africa? Nangabe kulama games nana master, bakona bo Botswana, ikona South Africa, ikona Lesotho, Zambia, Namibia. Have we started dominating the region, master? From this?
I think kancane Fabrice nawubuka cishe labadlali abaningi laba baqhamuka eqenjini leSunlep leli qembu le dominate alihambile la kubo Mozambique lahamba la kubo South Africa everywhere South region. And nawubuka njoba sisho ukuthi lena bese kungile 50 backstroke lapho khona Tiano Fraser ayingenele wayiwina. So uyabona ukuthi the way this team lehlanganiswe ngayo, the way nale family aka Fraser, because if two my siblings atawuhamba competition makana games bafike ba dominate ngicabanga ukuthi le motivation even nale dedication iningi kakhulu from ekhaya.
The family, I think the family have played a huge role in ensuring that these youngsters compete to their level. But as time goes, sees in terms of how these two are performing. I mean, look at him, look at Fraser Silva. He got, the silver under 100 meters backstroke. That's the brother, Tiano Fraser, 50 meters backstroke. He got a bronze medal. And also we come back to Luca Fraser, where in 50 meters breaststroke, he got another gold. That it is on top of them. Now, the family have played a huge role. These are some of the family members of the swimmers, specifically the Fraser family and the supporters. And I can't stop to say, Master, we've got Emaswati Lahlala Kone Angola. For sure, this was a chance also to watch the local talent. And some of them that traveled with the team, they gave initiative to say, let's go watch our own talented kids and see what they're delivering. Awesome. We can't wait to welcome them home and see how they can do it. Now, moving on. Master, over the weekend, you attended the SADC Aerobathon, where the Singasho could see the tournament, or rather the edition of aerobics. So far, it's growing. Nabugara Mavilangenele the event on its own from the SADC regions. Wafiga, wakuluma nabo. But seeing, what's the feeling from them, Master?
Fabrice ukhuluma ngakho emidlalo ema aerobics ukuthi voca lokho licembu leCAF capital accurate fitness, yes. Nawubuka solo laqala Fabrice leti nombolo tiyakhula, even nalama events labawabambako ayakhula. Ngicabanga ukuthi from last year nabaqala ku hosta yona le SADC spectacular, because bayibita nge SADC spectacular. yaqala last year and this year leti nombolo last year benda busuku bonke benda ama aerobics busuku bonke kwaze kwaso solo benda ama aerobics even this year this past weekend emavuso bebakhona lapha kunemavela ngi5 ke Fabrice lafa ekhathi Mozambique lafa ekhathi Botswana lafa ekhathi Eswatini lafa ekhathi South Africa lafa ekhathi Lesotho uyatibonela nje nawe leti nombolo leti ukuthi every year tiyakhula and na utawuhlanganisa abamvu labangaka bende ama aerobics ngicabanga ukuthi kuma sports usuke so ku 80% yeah lelimaki uyalithola 80% lihle kakhulu.
Master, so far singasho ukuthi aerobics they fall under gymnastics. Is it time that maybe we hear that officially under sport council mhlawumbe they have a committee? Yes, one year singasho ukuthi ba under gymnastics, but from the look of things, the way they are active in different gyms and everything, they want to stand alone. They want to be an association lengathi ngavakala, because nasikhuluma ukuthi ma gymnastics namo athletics they are the body of other sporting courses, but now at some point they tell you ukuthi there's nothing you can do if you haven't done ma aerobics.
Ma aerobics Fabrice, mina personally bengathi awaphume kuma gymnastics abe association yawo odwa batendele ma competitions abo, batendele ma rules abo, bangabe phasi kwama gymnastics. Reason being njoba sisho ukuthi ema aerobics angaphasi kwama gymnastics, but lalaba active kakhulu ngilama aerobics than the association. Ngicabanga ukuthi if maybe
every weekend bana tournament, bana events,
so
gym everywhere.
So if maybe njoba ngisho nabangatimela batendele ma rules abo, batendele batikhethele committee yabo leta abahola, ngicabanga ukuthi lokho for me kungabasita.
They have it. Look at the numbers. Different parts of the region, all the way to make it at the Mafsa Sports Center for the biggest occasion for the country to host an edition of this magnitude. Look how well vested in terms of expectations, how they look. Ma, did you talk to some of them? And then now Master, do they need enough support? Because what I've noted with these people, support-wise, they don't need anything financially. Not to say they don't need, no. At least banige official agreement to say be on your own. Otherwise, for them organizing for themselves, they are capable. They are capable of putting on their own, pocket money to ensure that the event is a success.
Fabrice, ngicabanga sinova bonke labangenele wona lama aerobics kule weekend laba qhamuka bo South Africa, baqhamuka bo Newcastle. Some of them bajabula nje ukuthi balapha ekhaya bete to wenda wona ama aerobics labaqhamuka khona ku Botswana nabo uyabeve excitement yabo, even nabase Mozambique nabo le excitement ngicabanga ukuthi bekulenye level ukuthi nje batongenela wona ema aerobics Eswatini kwesibili. And ngicabanga ukuthi lokuhle ngama sports Fabrice ukuthi umuntu kuyamenda ukuthi a travel now beva inqumbi yabo bebangazi khona nje one wase South Africa lo wakhuluma ukuthi abengazi etala Eswatini kodwa ucale kuta Eswatini ngema aerobics. So ngicabanga ukuthi kufaka ingoni letiningi kakhulu kufaka ikhathi bo tourism, kufaka ikhathi ama sports health wise nje ngicabanga ukuthi lokho kungetulu kwako konke. Siyakhumbula ukuthi nelihlelo la shukuma Eswatini la sukunyiswa about 3-4 years ago, part of lokho la promoter. So tiningi letingoni let promoter new ema aerobics.
Now you spoke to some of the aerobics athletes on the day, and what did they have to say? Let's listen to them, including those coming out of the country.
Singacala nje ukuthi siyabonga kakhulu kumdali ngokuthi lelanga la namhla libe possible. Lelanga la lamuhla lihlanganise emavela sihlanu akasadak. Sho ukuthi njengoba kwaphakanyiswa ukuthi kuze umtimba uhlale uphilile funa sowushukumise. So lena ke ingcenye yalokushukumisa umtimba langa lonke under luhlangothi la kwa Capital Accurate Fitness. Lekuyinhlangano lehlanganisa bonke abantu abashukumisa imitimba kuze ukuthi batawuhlala baphilile bakhona kugwema tindvo leti tawufaka ekhatsi ukuthi impilo bese ihamba ngesencele.
This is one of the days see a refresher and we relax because the week has been so long. System 17, and we train ourselves physically and at the same time we train our mind because now in the aerobics it needs a lot of physical training and at the same time you need to think. So I would say that's what we're here today, basically.
This event is what we promote for healthy lifestyle for people, all nations, all ages. We don't have an age group. Everyone is welcome to this event. So they are so enjoyable. Whoever that is sitting at home, they can come and join us anytime.
It's very fantastic and we are so impressed with everything so far.
What made you travel from Botswana to come and...
The love for fitness. The love for fitness, that is why we wanted to venture, we wanted to explore Swaziland, the culture, everything, to interact with other clubs. That is why we came from all the way from Botswana. 51 people. My participants are here, 51 of them.
Now, reaction from the aerobics and athletes. So we move on now to athletics, where in preparations for the 2023 National Championships under the Athletic Association of Eswatini, day one of the preps was concluded over the weekend. Master, a lot has been said about how the sport wants to take another shape. Different sporting courses took place over the weekend. We're talking about high jump. We're talking about all those things. Day one, what figure, Master? Have you seen the improvement from the athletes? Have you seen anything that attracted you? These are our new Erika Seyama athletes. They are trying to, step into what she has achieved. But in terms of athletics in general, have you seen something that caught your attention?
Good mhlambe le improvement lenganani lengathi ngibonile kule weekend le. Kuma qualifiers ekuqala ayete ama qualifiers esibili. Kodwa ngicabanga ukuthi le dedication, le passion, more especially kulala abancane nawubuka yes lalaba cishe ngathi sebajwayele bakhona nangibuka nje bo high jump, bo long jump cishe lapho beyingenelwe inqumbi yabo ngilabancane even nalama long distance bakhona labancane labe bayingenele ngiyo la ngibona khona ukuthi vele cishe sinelikusasa lapho. But Fabrice, having said that, the numbers ima athletes langenele lama qualifiers, I'm happy now because nalamanye nalaqhamuke South Africa nala akithi and lama qualifiers vele athi angeke uzungenele ama national championships ungakawangenele ama qualifiers. Shothi na ungete wawangenela uma2 lama qualifiers angeke uze ube kuma national championships. Yes, some of our athletes, one of our athletes bongo mahlalela lebeka seBotswana abengekho la beka compete eBotswana and ngenhlanhla waba number 1 100 meters. So ngicabanga ukuthi abakhona kulama qualifiers esibili sibusiso abekhona but lenguthanza kakhulu ngayi athletics eSwatini ukuthi bavele bayibeka nje umthetho ukuthi noma ngabe ungubani kude lithikiti lelikunika ukuthi ungene kuma national championships ungangene kuma qualifiers.
I like on how you touched on aspect on saying that we've got long jump and high jump and everything. The full focus seems to have been given to Lamatubane lesingasho ukuthi competed on the track and field. Nasikhuluma ngabo long jump nabo high jump, Master, ingathi vele sandla sesehlisile kakhulu because so far kutelinye igama lesingasho ukuthi liyaku impress apart from apart from Erika Seyama lesingasho ukuthi maybe naye during the second qualifiers utabakhona. But I'm happy with what we're seeing this on the track and field. We even have juniors who are currently in Zambia for the junior championship. I think they should be done, later tomorrow. But I'm happy here. Sithi ningabo long jump na high jump, Master.
Bakhona Fabrice njengoba ngisho ukuthi bakhona labancane lobabona ukuthi le passion ikhona. Bese sekushoda nje ukuthi le coaching lapha nalapha nalokunika ke isikhathi because nawubuka cishe kulele ngikhuluma ngabo labancane banivana bamamvombatana uyayutibuteke ukuthi sikhathi emuva ekhaya basithola yini bese sebati bati lolonga because njengoba ubona nje incumbi yabo bancane la benda le high jump ne long jump naba nje be long jump njoba ngisho ukuthi uyatibuta ukuthi yes bakhona la bato compete but bayithola enough time to prepare to train kulungiselela yes kutala ngicabanga ukuthi ngakuphendvula naloko ngithi no lesikhathi asisiso lesikahle and singakhohlwa ke Fabrice ukuthi lokunye le mali yekurenta mavuso ukuthi uhambe utrainer yabe seseyenyuso ngibanje umfana longa afforda ukuthi every week akhokhe imali engetulu ka400 go trainer just to train nje kanzi ama national championships abanjelwa khona ngicabanga ukuthi into tonke letinvo leti thine as emaswati leti fike tisishaya because i-team yasenhlangano itawujimela kuphi nase ito compete ama national championship itato compete amavuzo iyaqala kutodlala khona noma iyaqala kuto wendela khona ngicabanga ukuthi kuneng Fabrice lesise khashanyana kona but I'm happy njoba ngidokusho futhi again I'm happy ngalendlela labamfana labadimisela ngayo nalabamfana le passion lekhona ngayo nawubuka ke lokunye even nangala ku track uyabona ukuthi incumbi yabo bagijima without ama spikes liyashisa ilanga and the track naso gijima iyashisa Fabrice so ngicabanga ukuthi kuyaye kutsinze kakhulu lo mphefumulo wami nangibona umumvu especially the less privileged kuthi bagijime kule track kanzi kunebamvu lasebane ma sponsors kunebamvu labane ma teams laba supportako bona labane ma spikes labakhona ukugijima kahle ku track ngicabanga ukuthi
khona ngibona ko ready master nangokuthi uyitheka kuna robot logcivesi lemhlophe let's wait for the shot now the skin lesimnyama red on the side and I think it's
even nalo skipper lesibomvu lesibomvu incumbi yabo njengoba ngisho Fabrice bebafaka isalute iplaster la tinyaweni bendele rokusi kunga because le track njengoba ngisho ukuthi once nalishisa lelanga iyashisa nayo tiyabhamuka letinyawo so ngicabanga ukuthi kuneng Fabrice kuneng sisekhashanyana vele kuthi singagaza ukuthi bantu bafike ba compete at the highest level lalabede ma teams la sponsor lolo la ngemuva lolo la ngaphambili inconywana yena because ugijimela correctional lolo la ngemuva ke because yena ugijimela I club yasenhlangano lelete lama spikes lelete ukuthi ngamsponsorisha imthengele lama spikes ngicabanga ukuthi lo mkhathi ukhona mkhulu kakhulu nawubuka the way tinvo tekugcoka nawugijima and nendzawo la kujinyelwa khona because njoba ngisho ukuthi enhlangano ngibani ongasuka enhlangano ngelamalanga ete emavusa tojima phinze abhadala imali engetulu ka400 just for ukujima nje ngicabanga ukuthi impossible.
Now Master was there. He had a chance also to speak to some of the athletes and hear the preparations. And then from the response, they said everything is ready. So we can't wait. Let's wait for now for the second preparations of the championships to hear what they say. They told him everything was perfect. So we hear from them on the second day of the preparations of the championships. Now moving on, let's talk about beach tech ball. We'll talk about beach tech ball. Master, the facility since the arrival, I think tech ball has been one of the associations they are benefiting from that beach facility.
Fabrice uteka yona esakhumbula ukuthi nakulontsha yona beach the beach facility about a month ago ilontsha ngeyoga Eswatini Eswatini Commonwealth and Olympics Games Association yamemetela ukuthi 3 ma associations lata eTunisia i-tech ball i-volleyball then open swimming lishosilo 3 wale midlalo leyo ngiyeleta. So this past weekend bese bafuna kusele banemidlalo ema qualifiers noma la kutawukhethwa khona abadlali labatawungena ku national team lokusho ukuthi beyithikele umthetho wafika ku semifinal kuma singles wafika kuma semifinals ama doubles wafika ama semifinals ama mixed doubles so automatically songenile ku national team bangenile ke kuma singles ungenile Taribo Bhembe, wangena Stanford Ncubo, wangena Mndeni Mbuyisa, wangena Senzo Mnisi. Ngibo laba bang4 kuma singles la lesabata umelela live noma labata ungena ku national team. Bese kuthi ke kuma mixed doubles kuna Nkosinathi, kuna Siphosethu, kuna Sihle, kuna Mfanibela, kuna Nokwazi, bese kuba nagcina, bese kuba Ngabisa Dlamini. Ma mixed doubles lawo. Bonke laba sikhuluma ukuthi seba ku national team. Itawuqala ke le national team I trainer kusuka ngalesihlanu lesiya kuye iqale ingene campaign but ke full time camp itawungena next week but nje I-training national team itawuqala lesihlanu lo akusasa ngicabanga ukuthi Fabrice uma ngibuka the level it's a first of its kind.
But that's why I wanted to go, Master, because sigasa even the beach tech ball internationally ba computer uyabona siyabona siyabona bo Stafford Ncube nabo Taribo Bhembe ingabe bayafika yini kuleli zinga usho ukuthi nasesibamikisa eTunisia singasho ukuthi bangaphakamisa sebangaphakamisa umjeka welife now babuka in terms of vis-a-vis to how other countries compete internationally.
I think Fabrice kuneng labata kufunza kulama beach Africa Games kodwa angeke baze baye kungeta inombolo nangibuka lendlela labadlala ngayo ema singles nje bakhona ukhona Senzo Zizo ukhona Taribo ngicabanga ukuthi kuma singles nawubuka ukhona Siphosethu kuma mixed doubles a very good young boy lota kahle nala kuma singles ngicabanga ukuthi is coming up okay utawugcina a compete but njoba ubutile ukuthi sitawukhona ni compete khona eTunisia ngicabanga ukuthi impemvulo engakunika yona ukuthi yes Eswatini itawukhona ukuthi ihambe iyo compete not just to add numbers but iyo compete khona eTunisia next month.
They have it. Thank you very much for that suggestion and your way of seeing things, and I think we wish all the best to the team as they head into camp preparations. We can't wait and see how they will present to the country. Now, remember, when we started the month, when we started this week, it was May Day. May Day being Workers' Day. It's a holiday everywhere. But people like stores like Pick and Pay Master, KFC, just to see and celebrate the Workers' Day. You were there at the Manzini Club, Master. Now, in terms of how they celebrated the day, corner worked for.
Fabrice, wakhuluma amagama ngalemnye iminyaka Nelson Mandela kuthi sport sinendlela yaso nje ku-unite abantu bahlangane so ngemsombuluko ngeWorkers' Day Manzini Club bekuhlangene titolo ema-partners noma bobhuti nabosisi baka KFC laba fakers bo Pick and Pay laba under African Alliance lapha Eswatini njoba ngisho ukuthi leti 70 tonke ti 70 taleti inhlangothi lesengitishito betihlangene kulokujabula nje Fabrice kunenge timvo bamvu labaye bajabule ngato but ngicabanga sekishilo ukuthi sport sine unique way yekuhlanganisa bamvu bebahlangeneke kudlalwa ema social games kunenge lebedlalwa besides yona ibhola bekunemidlalo lehlukene lefaka ikhathi kungena esakeni jump la esakeni kunenge nje Fabrice ngicabanga ukuthi dinvo leti lotidzinga ku every institution ukuthi kuhlangane bahlangane bato refresher because sport lapha nje Tuesday uyathi ukuthi nangibuye Tuesday umkhicito usetulu kakhulu because bantu bajabulile bantu sebahlangene bajabula konke kwadliwa nenyama because on the day bekudliwa nenyama bantu bathi jabulele
kwadliwa nenyama
konke tonke letinvo leto.
All right, let's listen to Tandiwe, one of the marketing officers at the KFC Eswatini, just to give us an overview what was the day all about. Tandiwe, tell us more about this day.
To celebrate 1 May, of which is May Day, langa leti 7. So kuhlangene KFC, kwahlangana Pick and Pay, kwahlangana ESDI, kwahlangana Emandini Game Reserve. Those are sister companies. So our mother company, African Alliance, decided ukuthi asende sibe munye sitekuhlangana namuhla eManzini Club. Because sports is one thing that brings people together, especially in Swaziland. Siyati ukuthi isoccer ngiso sport lesihambe embili. Ngiso sport futhi lesisita ukuthi sishukumise umtimba kangcono nekuthi ngiso lesibukeleka kangcono in Swaziland.
They have it. That is KFC together with the Pick and Pay under the main umbrella of Alliance, African Alliance, just to give us on how they celebrate May Day. Now, moving on, the biggest moment of the day. If you think the English Premiership is tougher between number 1 and number 2, then you don't know what's happening in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Master, number 1, number 2. We think it's tougher in England, but it's even tougher here because for them, they are equal games, just 1 point apart them, and 2 games left. Unlike in England, it's more than 6 games left. This is the league we want to watch. This is the toughest competition.
Say that again. Say that again. This is the league we want to watch. Remember, Fabrice, on Monday, ngasho ukuthi advantage young Buffaloes. Advantage young Buffaloes because the way the team nawubuka ku second half yale game lengaphelanga bese khona letinguquko lebese tikhona itolo ke idlaliwe eKing Sobhuza the second memorial inhlangano lapho khona first half ngathi iGreen Mamba cishe idlale kahle though bebangakhoni kufaka kuthola those key moments bawatholile some of them ngicabanga ema decision making the decision yamqolisi nje la
even this free kick
ibe very poor kakhulu ngicabanga ngileto tingoni leto lengicabanga itolo first half yona iGreen Mamba lento ukuthi ingalithole igoli lekuwina le game noma lecetha le game early ngiko lokho decision making.
Nangu Ernest ukhuluma nabo just during the short break nabo bonjabula bakhona but nangu towards the end ushito ukuthi he couldn't recognize them. The performance yabo itolo Green Mamba, was it totally different from the first game on Saturday?
Totally different.
Bekushota ini mas
kuthola those spaces and the runs lesikhuluma ngawo la ngena kula pockets of spaces lekumele ukuthi bawathole bawakhona kwamastarisha yes umphathi chairman wayo iYoung Buffaloes lo commander wayo
nakafika nje half time
yes UEDF ufikile ngicabanga ukuthi njoba ngisho sikhuluma indzaba ye game Fabrice ukuthi the spaces bebangakhoni kahle kwathola iGreen Mamba second half but ke Fabrice ngifuna ukukhuluma na info naye ukuthi ishot yagaqa egaqa is one of the most underrated players la khona in the kingdom, the most underrated lengaba
walisha mosele gola ku Togo nasidlane Togo Eswatini igoli likanje
Fabrice both teams nawubuka Green Mamba iYoung Buffaloes I think bengisakhuluma ngeGreen Mamba ukuthi more special esikhali Mxolisi Javi bakhonile ukuthi babavale baba close it down but emagwegwe njabulo lo dlalela yona iYoung Buffaloes ngimele cishe ukuthi bekakhona technically bekakhona kuyibamba ibhola ativulele ikhala lebese ngicabanga ke mina ukuthi coach utawenda coach Enes Mavuso ukuthi because isikhali sihlangu bekamhleli la every move labeka khona bekamhleli la bengicabanga kuna bhani ebenchini ngithathe bhani ayohlala as a number 9 Dennis Kyle awendela uma runs but ngala kuYoung Buffaloes
in the interest of time yes the goal
nawubuka kuYoung Buffaloes Young Buffaloes beyina njabulo ina Saviola he was everywhere
you want to talk about him I know
yes
can we talk about him on Monday let's talk about the goal
yes ngikhuluma ukuthi bekuna njabulo le shot the initial shot bekuyakhe and nawubuka le shot layishayile goalkeeper ngicabanga ukuthi when the mistake la because kuyibisela ekhathi it was a mistake and bekumele ukuthi ayichubeke ayichube ibhekele enhla ingangeni lana but
na fight yesihlangu na Scott you've been talking about. Now let's talk about also that decision ya goalkeeper. As a former goalkeeper yourself, so I think it's at the highest level, regional level. Let's save your goalkeeper. Uge wa veta ukuthi master now save vele ilahle ingaphandle corner kick. The decision ya goalkeeper for someone who is playing for a team that is on the log leaders. What was the decision on point?
No. It was on point. It wasn't on point. i-decision ngicabanga ukuthi as a goalkeeper Fabrice nayiqhamuka le ball iqhamuka la ngentasi kuyishot leqhamuka la ngentasi awuyivali ngale tandla because nayivala ngale tandla usho ukuthi ayiwele lambe kwakho la kunemidlalo khona loqhamukako kanti Saviola ngicabanga ukuthi le awareness lapha ekhase boxing very le anticipation isetulu kakhulu ya Saviola kumabhola la kanjena because now ubuka the run okay let's talk about the save uqala Njabulo ngicabanga ukuthi is that player lohlala lambele emagoli but the goalkeeper hey, hold it there as a goalkeeper nayiqhamuka lengentasi kanje awuyivali le bhola uyivale ukuthi ichubeke imela kancane nje just kuba ima mini seconds Fabrice uyivumele ukuthi yende ngathi yenga bese soyayiphusha uyiphushele le endla exactly itomane kube ikhona awuyivali uyivalele ukuthi ibuye la ekhathi boxing
because you could see ukuthi in front of him there is a player
kune player lekhona
but why wasn't he marked?
Ngicabanga njengoba ngisho ukuthi ema-lapses in concentration Fabrice kuma breaks la kanje that's where ngikhuluma ngako most of the time ukuthi bosileng lapha le partnership yabo most of the time bethi inayi-attackile i-Green Mamba iyele ngaphambili kwenteka leyo break leyo uthola ukuthi i-Young Buffaloes bona Njabulo is very quick Saviola is very quick Bongwa ngala ka left is very quick ngicabanga ukuthi ngilapho babashaya khona because nawubuka Young Buffaloes 3 versus 3 but no one is picking Saviola ngala ngehlangalana uyatihambela nje kanti kusekhathe boxing nangabe kune cross lengenako in fact nangabe kune shot leta uqhamuka ngale ngentasi ngale one of them
but against a player you saw in a game on Saturday this is a replay game nivumela njani ukuthi he gets to 4-5 yards on his own knowing that when you came to the game you know ukuthi he's a danger man umshiya njani 4-5 years away
Fabrice ngicabanga ukuthi ipressure lenye ukuthi le game lena bayidzinga yabe sesiyenda ukuthi lama cracks abe khona because nawubuka nje from ngale ngentasi ngale from le chance yakhe Njabulo ngale ngentasi ngale leli hlangothi la ka left bekunesikhala nangala ngenhla kuleli hlangothi la ka right bekunesikhala if Coach Ernest Mavus, I know he's a very good coach. One of my favorite coaches lakhona in the kingdom. But that transition, he be very quick nasebabuya ba defender because most of the time Young Buffaloes bona ba attacker from the outside bangene inside. Most of the time itakonda kanjalo Young Buffaloes because they have players lakhonako la capable attacker from outside angene inside and Young Buffaloes Green Mamba inale problem yekuthi ayikhona nakuforce from defense bakhona kwenda lokho from forwards ukuthi back attack back press.
Now the game ended to that note, Buffaloes leading 1-0. There is a point separating those two sides. Number 1, number 2, 55, beg your pardon, and 54. Next in line, Buffaloes are heading to Madlenya, and Leopard is Sundowns is hosting Green Mamba. What can happen in those two games? Can we see Buffaloes being at the summit by Monday when we meet here? Can we see any change?
Anything can happen.
But you've changed tune, Master, before we leave. You've changed tune because at some point you were singing that Green Mamba would take it. No,
akude lokho Green Mamba still itayithatha Fabrice banel pointing etulu lengicabanga sibona igame
bana Leopard mos
lengadlali kahle igame lemcoka kakhulu kubo ye-Denver Sundowns lelandzelako Leopard batayibona ekugcineni because asati Kelly's naku-Young Buffaloes ukuthi kutakwendeka ini ngenteka nalapho asati ukuthi kungenteka ini but I still maintain Green Mamba. It's for Green Mamba to lose.
They have it. Thank you very much for your time, Master.
Viewers.
Now, during the game, after the game, obviously, the Young Buffaloes chairperson, the army commander, got a chance to encourage the players and say, this is what we needed. He came, remember, during halftime, but that's when Young Buffaloes, their performance changed during the second half. What is the message coming from the army commander, the chairperson of the club itself? A short interview, but until we meet again, this was Temidlalo and this was Ndadlamini and the entire crew.
So ujabulele sathi sina singawina lona hawu cha enhlitweni tethu sitawujabula siyabonga kakhulu sinawe siyehlulile iGreen Mamba